Good morning to you. It's Wednesday. Wake up, rise and shine. It's time to get your day started with your girl Monique with Uplifted Moments with Mo. I hope y'all are ready to tackle this day. I hope y'all are ready to be encouraged. Come on, get up. Wake up. Take the sleep out of your eyes. Take the tiredness out your voice. Today you are getting ready to be uplifted and encouraged. What's up, everybody? It is Wednesday. Today is the moment where you are going to seize your moment and be encouraged to keep moving forward on today. What we're going to talk about today is encouraging yourself, learning to be your biggest cheerleader. Go, Monique, go. Go, Monique, go. Yeah. Sometimes you may not have that other person that's going to be able to encourage you, tell you that you can make it, tell you that everything's going to be all right, tell you that you are more than a conqueror. You may not always have that. But you have to learn to find strength within to keep moving forward. I'm not just telling you something that I think, but I'm telling you something that I know. Even on this morning, I got up, I had to pat my own self on the back and say, Monique, get up. Monique, come on, you can do this. Monique, you got this. And you have to learn to do the same. I was reading actually in 1 Samuel, the 30th chapter, when we talk about how David encouraged himself in the Lord. And it was actually Psalms 30, 1 Samuel 30 and 6. David and his men just got back from battle and they reached Ziklag. Ziklag was where their families were, the women, and, all of their possessions were. But when they got back to Ziklag, they realized that they were ambushed and that these men had already taken all of their women, had destroyed their city, burnt it down. And David and the men, they were very distressed. They were hurt. Like everything that they loved, their wives, their children, everything was gone. It was taken away from them. But even beyond things being taken away from them, David, the King David, his own men turned against him. They wanted to stone the man. Like, look, David, if it wasn't for you, our wives and our children and our city wouldn't be burnt down. So it said David was very distressed. But it said he found strength in the Lord. That's a bad place to be when not only your enemies have come to destroy you, but the people in your own camp have turned against you. You have no one else to encourage you. And not only were the men distressed, but David, his wives were taken as well. So on top of dealing with his wives and his city being burnt and destroyed, now his own people turned against him. Talk about your back being against the wall. Talking about what do I have to live for? But it says David found strength in the Lord. And when he found strength in the Lord, he had to get out of his feelings, get out of his emotions. And he went and he prayed into the Lord. He asked God, if I go after these men that took our wives and burnt our cities, will I be able to recover? Will I be able to win? And you know what God said? He said, yes, you can. He found strength from within. He found strength from the person that has all strength, that has all power, that is all knowing. And sometimes that's where we have to go to. Sometimes we have to look to the hills from which cometh our help. Sometimes we have to bring ourselves out of a place of mourning, bring ourselves out of a place of discouragement and seek the Lord. We have no time now to stay stuck in discouragement. We have no time to stay stuck in what's going on in our lives, but we got to continue to press forward. We just have to be our biggest cheerleader. We have to be our biggest encouragement. Going to God, even when it seems like every person is against you. You have to learn how to find strength in God. God has placed people in our lives to help us along the way, but people cannot do it for us. They can encourage us as much as they can, but guess what? Even the people in our lives need encouragement too. So we have to learn how to go to God, to allow God to fill us up, to allow God to strengthen us, to allow God to speak his word into our hearts and to our minds, that we can be courageous, that we know that we can take down giants. There is nothing too hard for God to do. And we all have to get to that place where to say, you know what? I know my back is against the wall now. I know it seems like all hell and high water is breaking through in my life, but I'm going to turn to the Lord. I'm going to find strength in God. I'm going to encourage myself in the Lord. And know that you can do it. Know that you can make it. So this morning, I just wanted to encourage you to know that sometimes you may not have the cheerleaders on the side rooting for you. You may not have access to your best friend or your pastor or your mentor or your confidant. But you can find strength in the Lord. Never believe that you are in such a desperate place in life that the Lord cannot reach you. God says he will never leave you nor forsake you. And his words are true. So today, get up, take off the sackcloth and ashes, wash your face, pray unto God, and watch him begin to move mountains for you. This is your girl, Monique. Y'all have a wonderful Wednesday. Seize the moment. Encourage yourself in the Lord. Take this day by the horns. You command your day. You decide how you want your day to go. Do not allow the enemy and depression to sneak in and ruin your day. Check me out on Facebook, Uplifted with Mo. Go like my page and look at the encouraging posts that you can continuously be encouraged on today. You all have a great day, and I will talk to you in the morning.